Hi you guys, today's Friday. I just finished my workout. In terms of improvement, there doesn't seem to be much change. I gotta go back on my last 2 months reports to see if there's any improvement, but I feel like it's kind of staying still within the 1 minute. I'm only able to do a certain amount of reps. Some sets I do a little bit better, some not. It depends. But I'm just been thinking if it has anything to do with the diet that I've been on, and like I'm still transitioning. But it feels like I don't have as much strength when it comes to using my fats, or I don't know what the term is. I don't even know if I'm like on ketosis or something. I didn't do any research on the keto diet too much, and the keto tones and the ketosis stage or whatever. So I don't know, which I should, just to understand it a little bit better. But I feel like, well, today though, when I went to visit my friend Valerie, she gave me some coffee. So the first two set, I did feel my muscles were a lot stronger. I could feel the difference, because like the other days I could feel like a little bit of fatigue while I'm working out. But today, so I'm trying to figure out if it's because I drank some more coffee today, or is it because my body's adjusting to the carnivore or keto diet, and it's finally like I'm at like the ketosis stage or something. But then towards my last two sets, I got fatigue, so I did less. But it's if I'm looking at my other workout days, it seems to be like that, right? The first two sets, you feel like the strength, and then as you go on, you feel more tired. So like I had less reps. Yeah, and that's that. So I'm still trying to figure that out. Today I visited my friend, like I was saying, and it was nice. It was really fun. Like, it's been so long, and it's nice to get out of the house. I don't go out too much. And I just got a text from Phil. And yeah, it's like, it was just nice to be out. Like I was talking about it yesterday, like just going to the library or just going to the supermarket or something like that. To me, it's like, I like a change of environment, because I'm just home now, especially because I have a remote job, like part-time, and then I'm trying to focus on my workout, my 30K plus plan, and all that stuff. So I don't go out too much, and there, everybody's got their own life, and I don't really have too many friends over here. Phil's busy because he has work, and then in the morning he's either resting or we'll be home because I have work, so there's really not much time to go out. And yeah, anyway, so I interview her. I'm gonna post 2 videos, because when I went to visit her, I did kind of record the school, her classroom. She was showing me her coffee, like how she makes it, it's a different way. So I'm thinking of creating 2 videos for that, like one with the interview with other stuff included, so it's like the long version, and the other version would just be the interview alone. And I got, after the introduction, kind of, it was like a really quick, like 1 sentence introduction, I got nervous, and so she took over. Like, she's pretty natural at talking, I guess, because she's a teacher, so she's used to teaching and being in front. So that's that. And the topic we talked about was about her schedule, and how she's like incorporating her love for CrossFit. And it's hard with her new schedule. So, well, I don't want to like, you guys would watch the video, and like, but it's mainly about prioritizing like what you feel is important, as well as like your responsibilities. And yeah, you get to hear a little bit about my friend, her struggles, her but mainly it's about
halfway there.
CrossFit, about like, I guess, productivity, kind of productivity, or more like prioritizing your things, your tasks, that, and a little bit of her love for coffee, and her teaching, a little bit of that. Yeah, so that's the plan. So I guess I'm possibly would be uploading 3 videos today. And let's see, and as you guys are aware, I've been like pretty much taking pictures of all the food I've been making. And I'm really actually kind of excited because I bought a few things to make like dessert type of carnivore, or keto and keto carnivore type of desserts. Could be savory dessert or it could be sweet dessert. So it's like I'm not like strict on it, and I want the kids still to enjoy a little bit, but at least it's healthier. Plus they're not with us like full time, it's half. So their mom over there, they're probably gonna like, you know, like do the normal diet. So it's gonna be, I'm not sure if it's a good thing to like be like a standard diet and then all of a sudden like carnivore. But I mean, I did, my coworker sent me a few videos on like the all the bad things about adding fruits and veggies into your diet, and just mainly carnivore should be it. But you know, it's not under my control, and I'm not even the mom or the parent, but I'm just doing what I can to take care of them, their health, as best as I can. So today's question of the day is number 71. Let's see. It is, what is one thing you've learned about yourself through your long distance relationship? And great things never came from comfort zone. Wow, that's awesome. I like that one because that's true. Because when you get out of your comfort zone, that's when you can see the world more. You give yourself that opportunity, and you allow that yourself to be open, and you never know. And this is kind of crazy because it kind of relates to my story, how I met Phil. Because in my other videos, I was talking about how I was just really mainly working all the time, like working my 9 to 5 at the time, and then I had like an after hour job, which I still do, and I have my weekend with my sister, my sister's nail salon, and then I'll visit my mom at the same time because it's close by. Otherwise, I'm like living about 40 minutes away from them. Then on the weekends, I'll drive over and like work at my sister's shop, and then spend time with mom, like stay over there on the weekend. So, but when Val said, "Hey, let's go do this," after I visit her and she introduced me to calisthenics, that's when she's like, "Let's do this. Let's like YOLO." I remember exactly. She's like, you only live once. Just do the fitness competition. So at that time, like I said, like it was during COVID, and I was like, fine, you know, like I don't like COVID. I think COVID changed a lot of people and like changed their perspective, and then so that changed my perspective. In addition to that, my friend in college, me, Val, and my friend, we were like roommates. We were like from the dorms to, so did I say this in college? Yeah, to dorm, and then we moved in together, and she
1 minute
passed away from breast cancer. And the thing was that during the COVID time, me and Val, like before that, 2 years before she passed away. So she passed away in 2018. But anyway, like 2 years before that, we visit her, and we were we had a good time, and we said, you know what, Han, her name is Han, we're gonna visit you again. And then during COVID, me and Val were like, okay, we're gonna go visit Han soon. And then before we could, like, she recovered, and then it came back like so much stronger, and then so she passed away. So ever since then,
10 seconds.
Yeah, ever since then, I just felt like life was just different. Life was just like,
Let's go.
life is just like don't focus so much on your job, because like you all know, like they could replace you anytime, and you're like, all you do is they just fire you. And so I just stopped caring so much, and I started focusing more on myself. So that's like I got out of my comfort zone, I would say. Also, like Val said, let's just go join a competition. It's like, fine, I just do it then. Because at the time I was mainly worried more about the public speaking, but in terms of just going out there and like doing some movements, fine, whatever. And I did, and that's how I met Phil. So I met Phil, I met so many amazing people. Like I saw like a whole new world. Like wow, like I don't know, I didn't realize how like I was like living under a rock, or I just didn't experience anything too much. So that's just one thing, like regards to this quote about how great things like never come from comfort zone, because you never know what you're gonna discover about yourself, what you're gonna like what are you gonna see, who you're gonna meet, and how that will change you. And so it changed me meeting Phil. And then we had a long distance relationship for 2 years before I came over here to live with him more permanently. I mean, of course, I still visit my family, which I'm planning to go again this weekend. But anyway, what is one thing that you learn about yourself through your long distance relationship? Well, I've learned that there's like you can do so much. You can like you really can like you surprise yourself like what you can do when you want something so badly. Like when I met Phil, we were in that competition, so it was in San Francisco. Then we had to part ways because like I flew from California, he flew from Las Vegas. So then like the last day, you know, we weren't together at that time yet. But regardless, our anniversary is 9/17/2021, because we took that weekend, you pretty much like we fell in love. And so I just like that's a special day. Like we met, and it's just we didn't even talk that much. And when we parted ways, and then just stuff happened. Like we were just texting each other, messaging, and like I've never felt so strongly about like wanting to go. Like you know, like they talk about relationships where it's like, okay, you gotta let the guy you know, come to you and all that stuff. But I wanted to go over there, like to Vegas again. Like back then, to me, driving to Vegas, that was like a huge deal, because what the hell, like that's crazy. That's like 4 or 5 hours, or I guess three or basically 4 hours. Like we always had traffic at the time, so it was like to me 5 hours, 6 hours. And I wanted so badly to go over there, but then when I wanted to visit him, like I wanted to surprise him, and then I had no place to go, and I wasn't thinking about Airbnb. Like I didn't think about long distance. And the funny story is like when 2 months before that, before I met him, when I came to visit Val, me and her boyfriend, we were talking. When they're like married basically. But me and her boyfriend, we were talking about like long distance, and I was like, there's no way I want to be doing a long distance relationship. At the time I didn't want to be with anybody. And I just felt like relationship was like there's just so many problems, and like the restrictions and all that. And I think that's just like I want to be in a relationship where I feel free. So at the time I was like, I don't want to be in a relationship, and especially a long distance relationship. And that's what we talked about. And it's funny because now, and then once I met Phil and we parted ways, but we were talking to each other, like texting, and I didn't mind the long distance relationship. So I feel like so many things change about me. I realize a lot of things that it's not like sometimes you don't really know until it really happened to you. Like your mind can change like that. It just shifts because you want something so badly. So I learned like I've done so much out of my heart to be with Phil. Like I learned about myself. Like we can do anything. We can do anything if we want it bad enough. So yeah, I guess that's one thing that I learned about myself. And yeah, I don't know, because I don't know, it's just weird, because you really think like, no, like why would you do that, right? But then when it really happens to you surprise yourself. That's all I can say. So I went overboard over minutes by 5 minutes. But anyway, thank you so much, everybody.